All right, where are my girls in the hood at? You know what I'm talking about? Us girls with the hooded lids that thought we needed facelifts at the age of 22. Yeah, no. I've got some tips for you beautiful eyes, so let's just jump right in. First off, get yourself a strong brow. Whether it is real or fake, a brow is going to create lift, and lift is your best friend. It's going to brighten your whole face up and create more space on that eyelid and take attention away from that hood. Okay, next we're going to jump in eyeshadow, and yes, you have to apply this in a special way as well. I know our life is difficult. I'm going to use Shadow Sense in Mocha Java Shimmer. It's one of my favorites, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid, and then the trick comes with the blending. So I'm going to apply it liberally to my lid, and then I'm going to grab a nice fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take to it with that windshield wiper motion. Now, you've heard people talking about blending this into the crease. Well, we've got a special crease, don't we? So you're going to actually blend it above the crease. That is key here. Draw the eyeshadow up above that crease to make the space more dramatic. So now you can see that I've got a whole new canvas to play with, not just that lower section of my lid. So let's go ahead and do it to the other eye, and then we'll move on. Now, a huge part of creating lift and space is to brighten up our face. So we're going to take Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, use it as a highlighter on the brow bone and also on the inside corner of our eyes. So again, I'm just going to apply it with applicator right on there, and then I'll blend it with a brush later. Get it in the corner of my eyes to brighten those up. We're just making our lids appear larger. Let's go ahead and blend that in. And then we're going to move on to the part that I know you all are wondering about, which is the winged liner. So I'm going to use Onyx Shadow Sense. I told you guys I use this for everything. And now we need to figure out what we're going to apply it with. I spent a long time trying to figure that out, using brushes that everybody else could use, and we are not like everybody else, are we? So why don't you snatch up a liner that has an applicator you love, whether it's a brush or a felt tip, and use that to apply the Shadow Sense, okay? So I'm going to put some Onyx on an old eyeliner I have that has a felt tip, and I just love the shape of this. It's really easy to work with, and it gives me more control. Control is going to be your best friend because we know how easy it is to get carried away and color outside the lines, don't we? So now I need to define the space of my eye. This is incredibly important. I'm going to get all up in your grill here, but find the place where your hood ends, where it's least noticeable on your eyelid, and we want to mark that space. So I'm just going to put a little dot there where my hood ends and I have an open eye, and then I'm going to draw a line back toward my eyelid stemming from that dot. Now here is where we're going to build our wing. We're going to build it from this space and not any further in because that would cross over our hood. So you can give yourself a little bit of length there, whatever you're comfortable with, but we'll come back to make this more dramatic later. So just bring this into the outside corner of your eye and don't bring it into your eyelid at all. So you see I've got nothing crossing over that hood, and you can still see the wing whether my eyes are wide open or I'm just, dare I say, RBF. Yeah. All right, so then I'm going to put a little more on, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it against my lash line. Don't do anything thick here. First, just get yourself a baseline that rubs right against those lashes. Very, very, very thin, and move that in toward the corner of your eye. We want to connect it to the wing we started building, but we are not trying to build any width here yet. Now, once I've got that down, the next thing I want to do is define that space again. So you see how much lid I have left? I want to make sure I don't use it all up with eyeliner. So I'm going to mark the height that I want. This is as high as I want my eyeliner to go, and then I know I'm going to have some lid on top of it, so I'm not just walking around with a black eyelid. So then I'll get a little more product on that and go ahead and fill that space in, not exceeding the height of that line. Then I can go ahead and connect it to my wing, but again, you'll see I'm not building it any higher. Now let's add some drama, and you can go as big as you'd like with this, but the key is you build from the bottom. The more you want to build that wing out, you never come across the top. because again, you'd cross over that hood and then you're going to have that funky line. So build it out as dramatically as you'd like from the bottom of the wing. So now you can see it's still a constructed wing. My skin does not break into it at all. You can see it whether my eyes are wide open or closed. I'll go ahead and repeat this on the other eye. And we are good to go, girls. So remember, the key is define your brow to give yourself some lift. Use the windshield wiper motion above the crease for your shadow. Highlight the brow bone and the inside of your eyes, and then define your space with liner. Get outside that hood for your wing, define the height for the rest of it, and then build from the bottom out. So you and your beautiful peepers are all set. Now get out there and conquer the world for at least some winged liner.